Hi, collective. Thank you so much for joining me for another collective reading. Or today, this is more of like a collective channeled message. I've tried to pull cards, but the message just flows out a lot better when I just let the channel come out. I'm in a very I'm stuttering. I'm in a very raw and vulnerable state at this moment in time. Not because anything is wrong, but because of just where we are energetically right now. And I hope that you guys can feel that shift. There's so much happening in the collective at this moment in time, and I can feel it. It's very like destabilizing a little bit, but we're pushing through it, okay? Let's get into the message. I'm tapping into someone. A lot of you guys don't know how scary you are right now. A lot of you guys are experiencing so many shifts at this moment in time to where some of you guys could be very overwhelmed. I'm seeing like a lot of things going around the collective at this moment in time. There's just a lot of overwhelm. There's a lot of things falling away. There's a lot of things coming in. There's a lot of things happening. A lot of things that you're having to deal with. A lot of things that you're having to finalize. A lot of things that you're having to grieve. For some of you guys, even like people that you're having to like. I'm hearing like attacks, so even people that you're having to like ward off at this moment in time as well. I'm tapping into a collective who cannot catch a break right now. You are having this is where this like overwhelm is coming from. It kind of seems like I'm tapping into someone who cannot catch a break. And this is your tower moment before everything gets rebuilt. Okay. This is so important for you to understand. This is why I can't pull cards because it's a very sensitive channel. You guys are experiencing a tower moment, the moment where everything kind of crumbles before it falls all back into place, okay? And the reason why also collective it's important for you to understand what is happening right now is because you have a lot of people who are watching your tower moment thinking that this is the end for you. And if you're not careful, if you're not mindful of your consciousness, if you're not mindful of your thoughts, if you're not mindful of your if you're not aware, if you're not practicing awareness, if you're not in tune with your spirit, if you're not tapped in with your spirit guides, with the divine, with maybe your tarot readers like me or anyone else, and you're not really understanding what's going on, it can make you feel as though things are ending, because I'm tapping into someone who is going through a major, 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 major ending. It's not just something simple. It's not something, this shift is different. And whoever this reading is for, you can feel it that it's different than any other shift that you have completed in your entire life. I'm seeing someone who has made a bunch of shifts in their entire life. You changed your physical appearance. You may have, upgraded your finances a little bit. You may have, you know, separated from someone before or something like that. But whatever the shift is, collective, it is massive. It doesn't just change one portion of your life. I'm seeing like in the past with this collective, you could have like microdosed shifting, but this is like the real deal. This is a thing that like you need all of your focus and attention for. I'm seeing someone go like, hello, 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 collective. Some of you guys are like dissociating right now because there's so many things happening for you right now. Like some of you guys could be going through breakups, like family situations, job like situations, maybe job instability, or I'm seeing 333 on the time as well. Maybe you're switching jobs, switching careers, you're trying to level up in finances, but you're also trying to, I don't know, to take care of certain situations. You have people relying on you, people still expecting you to show up. It's just like there's a lot going on at this moment in time for this collective. There's so much happening for you guys, and it's overwhelming. And what it really is, collective, is that this is what the shift requires. It requires you to show up and say, this is overwhelming as fuck, but I got this. I can do it. I can handle it. I can get to the other side of this shift. I can do it. It requires an immense amount of focus. This is a shift that not many people are able to complete. Please understand it. Please get it. I'm not trying to toot your horn or anything like that. I'm not trying to make it seem like, I know people use the word chosen one, and I do believe in chosen ones, collective, but I'm not trying to even use those types of terms today. What I'm really tapping into, collective, is like this is like the final countdown type of energy. And I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to put any additional pressure, but that's what it is. This is like a place, this is a very pivotal place where people drop off, where this is the most important shift, that this is like the shift into high income. This is the shift into your dream life. This is the shift that changes the trajectory of every romantic relationship that you ever enter in your life. This is the shift that makes sure that you never encounter a certain type of friend again. This is the shift that makes sure you never struggle in a certain way ever again. This is the shift that makes sure that you never have to return to certain places. This is a shift that makes sure that certain cycles close out for good. This is the shift collective. Like it's the shift. Of course there's going to be shifts. There were shifts before this and there's going to be many after this, but this is like the shift. It's like the shift that you guys have been manifesting. Like I said, a lot of you guys have manifested oh my god, sorry. A lot of you guys have manifested those very small shifts. So like the physical appearance change, maybe like small personality changes, small income changes, changes in your confidence and your self-esteem, your self-worth, things of that nature. But I'm seeing like this is the moment where it's like the test, it's like the big test. Because I'm hearing that in the new timeline or in the timeline that you guys are trying to get to, you don't get to compartmentalize. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to decide when you show up as what. So it's like you were able to kind of do these very small shifts, but this very big shift requires you to prove that you are all of those things at once and not just those things at different moments in time. So this pressure, this overwhelm of like, I have this situation and that situation, and this is falling apart and that's falling apart, but this is also coming together. So I have to focus on this, but I have to also get rid of these things, and I also have to deal with that, and I also have to like deal with this person who's kind of coming at me, but I also have to deal with this person who's trying to get to know me, and I have these friendships coming in that I really want, but I also have these relationships that are leaving. I have this job that's really enticing, but I also have this business venture that is also something that I want to pursue as well. I have these finances or financial situations I'm trying to deal with at this moment in time, but I'm also having all these responsibilities with money, this new job, this new thing that I'm having to show up for. I'm seeing that the collective, it's very easy for you to dissociate at this time. And that's why I said a lot of people don't make it through this shift. Many people don't make it through this shift. They don't make it. They get overwhelmed and they stop. Have you ever seen someone who it seems as if they've just given up on life? It seems as if life just kind of destroyed them at that moment and they never recovered. It's because of things like this. Because you get to the big test and you clam up and your hands get sweaty. I'm hearing the Eminem song, knees weak, palms are sweaty. Because even my knees are weak right now, collective. The energy has been so intense for like the past couple of hours for me. This is when this download started to come in. I haven't even eaten today. And you guys know I'm big on that. I always say like my thing that I always say is like make sure that you eat, make sure that you drink water. And it's just like some of you guys are even neglecting certain things. And I'm not trying to say don't do certain things, but it's almost like the divine is trying to get you to prioritize certain things. So some of you guys could have loved to like cook, or you could have loved to like, watch TV or certain things collective. It's just like they're on the back burner right now because the divine is trying to get you to focus. 818 on the time. The divine is trying to get you to focus. This is like it requires so much focus. And I'm getting a little bit emotional because some of you guys can feel that pressure, and it's pressure that you've never felt before, but let it inspire you. Whatever is leaving your life, whatever is challenging you, whatever is confronting you, who I'm even getting people, whoever is giving you a hard time right now, collective, it's all serving as confirmation more than anything else because what you're not supposed to do is dissociate at this time. What you're supposed to do is detach. So detach from the people who are giving you a hard time. Detach from the people who are leaving. Whatever is crumbling away, collective, that is what you're being asked to detach from. Whatever is crumbling, you must detach from it. Whatever is crumbling, you must detach your identity from it. Even if you guys are not really next to something anymore, if you don't have people in your life, I'm just getting that there's something about the collective not really, it's almost like you haven't done that internal work yet to really detach from certain things. It's like going through a breakup and it's like you understand that, it's not for you. You understand that you need to walk away from it, but it's like you haven't detached from the person yet. You haven't detached from the attachment yet, Like there's still an attachment to so many things that are breaking away, and there's a need to like surrender, to allow things to just kind of unfold. Like I'm getting this control freak energy, which trying to control anything at this moment in time is usually what leads to this overwhelm, to the dissociation and the failure of the shift itself. 10:01 on the time I just saw again. No, or not again, but just another angel number. It's so important that you let go of the things that you can't control. It's so important that you place the things that you can control in your hands and you focus on it with the utmost intention and power. So whatever you can control, that's what you focus on. So you can't control maybe the people who are choosing to see you incorrectly right now, because that's part of a shift is people will start to see you very incorrectly. They will try to attack you for the shift that you are undergoing. They will try to make it seem like you're doing something wrong, like you're doing something to them. There's so many things that will happen while you are shifting, especially as it relates to people, because people are usually the first thing that respond to your shift collective. So you'll have people who bow out, people who leave, abandon you at this time, attack you. Those are going to be the first indicators that something is happening, okay? It's going to be the people. And so whatever is happening, you have to learn to detach from that because your attachment to those things is what's going to take you out of alignment with this shift 1111 on the time. This period of time collected is, or this moment, this message we're trying to, or the divine and your spirit guides are trying to keep you in alignment with this shift because it's like I'm seeing someone who's looking behind them and you realize that everything behind you is gone or it's leaving, it's crumbling, it's disintegrating. Relationships, people who you thought you could trust, people who you thought you were close to, career paths. I'm seeing that certain career paths are just dead. Like there's no going back to certain things. There's no going back to certain people, certain places, certain things that you may have wanted. There's just no going back to those things. And so that's very scary. It's a scary place to be in, especially when you're looking at your future and you're still trying to build those things. But it's like you have to let go of the past so that you can build your future. You have to let go and clear things out from your past so that you can make room for things to come in. You can't control the past while you're actively trying to rebuild your future. That's where that overwhelm is coming from. There's like too much focus on the things that you can't control, especially the past, and not enough focus and intention on what you can control. And this is again where that overwhelm comes from. You're in that like in between. You're in the in between where it's like I said, this is where people it seems like their life crumbles apart because they stop making progress while their old life is falling apart, but their new life isn't made yet. So what happens when you're in this space where there's nothing around you? That's what it feels like I'm getting for this collective. Like there's nothing around you. There's no stability anywhere. There's no recognition of the future, and there damn sure isn't any recognition of the past. There's no comfort in the past, but you haven't built the comfort of the future either. So it's like now is not the time to buckle and fold, collective. Like I said, this is the most important shift of your life, and you've been preparing for it. And it's important that you understand that you did this. You did this. You asked for this. So the moment that you can place the power back in your hands and say, you know what, I did ask for this. I did ask for better connections. I did ask for more money. I did ask for more abundance. I did ask for my dream life. I did ask for a better relationship. I did ask for better partners. I did ask for that. I'm seeing someone remembering now. Like some of you guys is clicking now. Like I did ask for that. I did say that I didn't like that family. I did say I didn't like that job. I did say I didn't like those things. There's something about you guys in this moment right now realizing that a lot of the things that are crumbling are things that you have literally said, I don't want that anymore. I hate that. I hate that person. I hate that thing. I hate that job. I hate everything about that place. I hate this. It just clicked for somebody. I literally just heard it click. Some of you guys are trying to hold on to things that you were telling the divine that you didn't want anymore, that you hated. You've been saying, I want out of that place, I want out of that apartment, I want out of that home, I want out of that relationship, whatever it is, you've just been wanting out. Many of you guys asked for this shift. You asked for it. And so you have to let go. That's very hard because it feels like it's all happening at one time for this collective. It's very hard to let go of everything. Like the divine, I'm hearing that you guys thought that the divine would like ask you like one by one, like, do you want to get rid of this? Okay, we'll get rid of that first. And then we'll work on something else. But it almost kind of feels like everything has just kind of been swept away from this collective. And It's hard to see how this is happening for you and for your own good while you're in the middle of it. But it's so important that you understand that this is not the time to get shaky. Some of you guys were confident. It's like the energy of like what is that biblical story? Of I can't remember. I'm so sorry you guys, but I know that there's a biblical story of somebody walking on water towards I believe Jesus. And the moment that the person walking on the water realizes that they're walking on water, the moment that they look down and their eyes are not set on, is it Jesus, you guys? I'm sorry. I don't know. I was a Bible kid. The last time I attended Bible study was like 13. I can't remember the exact story, but basically, we'll just channel what the message is. If you guys take your eyes off of the prize right now, it is very easy to fold, it's very easy to sink. And so it's so important that you keep your eyes on the thing that you wish for because it's right there. It's right there. All you have to do is reach out and grab it and accept that whatever is falling away, especially when it comes to people. I'm tapping into a collective who has a very sweet and kind heart, a beautiful heart. Don't make me cry. I'm tapping into a collective who has a beautiful heart, and it could be very painful. One of the most painful parts about this shift is walking away from people, or yeah, walking away from people knowing that you have no choice but to see them for who they truly are. Some of you guys have been giving people so many chances, chance after chance, to show you that, they're good people, that they have good hearts, they have good intentions, and they've shown you over and over again that they can't meet you where you are, that they don't have the best intentions, or maybe that they don't really care about you, or they don't love you in the way that you thought that they did, or they don't love you in a way that you want to be loved and cared for. And so this is a very hard shift for people to go through, especially for you guys who are going through like some really intense shifts regarding relationships. But like I said, whatever shift this is collective, it ensures, it guarantees that it will never be the same. It guarantees that this is the last time that you'll have to go through certain karmic lessons. Don't you want that shift? Don't you want to stop experiencing this kind of betrayal? Don't you want the love that you have been asking for, the relationships, the abundance? Don't you want to shift into higher income? Don't you want to shift out of debt and financial burdens and financial insecurity and financial illiteracy and poverty consciousness? Don't you want to shift out of that? It's time for you to put everything that you have done to the test. It's time for you to show the divine that you are about everything that you have said that you have been wanting, okay? I don't want to drag it out any longer, but I think that is the message, okay? So, good luck, collective. You can do it. You have the support of the divine and your spirit guides. They are answering your prayers. That's what this is, but it just feels like the collective can't see it right now. And so keep your eyes on the prize. I'm hearing remember your oath. Remember your oath. Remember what you asked for. Remember what you prayed for. Remember what you prayed for crying into your pillow. Remember all of that. When you look behind you and you see everything that you didn't want leaving and everything that is in front of you kind of piecing itself together, the more that you walk forward, collective, the more that you will recognize what you are walking towards. But if you stop here, you'll never get to see it. It's kind of like smoke and fog is what it looks like in front of you. But the more you walk forward, it's like you start seeing things that kind of look like the things that you start asking for, that you were asking for. It kind of starts to look like things are familiar. That looks like the apartment that I wanted. That looks like the dream partner that I wanted. That looks like the family dynamic that I wanted, that looks like the peace and the happiness that I wanted, that looks like the abundance that I wanted. It looks like the job, the business that I wanted. That looks like me, that looks like the version of me that I wanted standing right there. So the more you walk forward, collective, just keep walking forward, okay? That's all I have for you guys today. I love you. I love you so much. This is one of those readings where it's just like, I love you, okay? I love you. And I will see you guys in the next one, okay?